Initial high temperature, 100 degrees.
Yeah. So we are talking about 100 degree plus with the temperatures and that heat index.
100 degrees. We haven't had 100 yet this season, or...
What's up, fam? Welcome back to Reverend Big John's Backyard Barbecue and Grill. Today, we about to get busy with some ribs. Once again, welcome back to Rev Big John's Backyard Barbecue and Grill, giving on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. Yes, we are back. My son has graduated, JJ, new artist out there, third album out. Go check him out on Spotify, JJ Prodigy 3. He likes my fried ribs. So today, we're gonna make some fried ribs. But this time, we're gonna do it different. We're gonna do some fried ribs from raw. We're gonna do something from them being smoked. And then a part of the batch, we're actually gonna do a little a bourbon sauce toss on them, all right? So look, we're about to get busy. We're about to make things happen. Once again, cooking is not real difficult. You just gotta become creative. Once you get creative, you can do whatever you want. Follow any rule you want, any guideline you want, any season, any profile, any flavor. Anything you want, you just gotta have an imagination and go for it. Remember, the best time to practice is when you don't have no guests. When you don't have no guests. Is when you don't have no guests. Because when you start having guests, then you got to know what you're doing. So get out there. Let's make something happen. We're going to get some ribs. We got some nice baby back ribs. We're going to turn this into something spectacular. So let's get the prepping, slicing things up. And let's get some prepared for frying, some prepared for the smoker, and then we're gonna put all that stuff together. So, come on, let me show you what I got. Oh, so here we go.
Go. Go. Go. Go. Go. We on go mode, go mode. We on go mode, go mode. We on go, 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 go. My sauce, yeah, it's crazy cause you know I'm going up.
All right, so we just finished slicing up this 2 baby back ribs. We sat there, we cut it right along the bone for each one because you want to make sure each bite got a good chunk of meat on it. Now I got to prepare my my smoked baby back rib, and what we're going to do is we're going to coat it with some mustard, and then we're going to season it up. Once I get all that stuff together, I'm going to take it out on the grill. I'm going to let it smoke for 2 hours. So I never tried it before, but I'm doing it this time because once again, we trial and error, right? Trying to figure this thing out. We're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. When you got family, you can try stuff out. You know, when you're having an event, you ain't got time to try it out. You got to make sure you show out because in a few hours of your event, the people are coming. We didn't want to be hitting about, you know, you was experiment. This is nasty. This is horrible. This is why we do what we do now. This is the practice part of it. So get it right now. So when you have your function, you're good to go. Try, create. So right now, I already know how to do my fried ribs. But like I said, we're going to do it smoked this time, which is a first. And cut those up. Then we're going to fry them. We're going to get that nice smoke ring on them. And we're going to see which one comes out the best. You know, so with all that said, I'm going to sit there and as always, I'm going to coat in mustard. That's my base. That's what I use to stick all the seasonings on. Now, trust me. And I'll show you some other times where I'll use something different. I might use barbecue sauce, or you can use whatever you want to bind. You can use olive oil. You know, just go ahead and coat it real well. One of the things you might want to do a lot of times with baby back or with St. Louis type ribs is pull the membrane off. A lot of time when the baby back, depending on where you get it from, the membrane is already off. So it's already off on this one, so really don't have to worry about it. But generally, if you do, just rip that thing off. And the reason why you rip it off is because you want to make sure that that seasoning that you put in it goes all the way through the meat. If you still have the membrane on, that seasoning is not going to get through to the meat. All right, so let's go season it, and I'll be back again. Once again, when you season it, make sure you season it. Now, I don't do too much on the backside because backside is just want to enhance everything, but I always like to put something on there for when you got that backside of the bite. Plus, we're going to fry this stuff, so we want to coat. That's good enough coat for the back. Flip it over. And once again, I stress, if you're going to season the meat, season the meat. Don't play with it, man. Season it. Normally, I would use my salt grinder, but my hand is dirty and I need to grind, so I just use a little bit of light salt. But if you got a grinder, use the grinder. My pepper, my Old Bay. Now, here's where it comes to seasoning. Like I said, if I'm going to season it, I'm going to season it. I want to make sure this thing is coated. I'm going to use some sweet, smoky seasoning. So look, coarse ground black pepper, Old Bay, that's tricks of the trade. Sea salt, even my granulated one is sea salt, and the sweet and smoky. All right, now this is the main thing, so we want to cover that. That, my friends, is covered. Covered and smothered. All right, so now let me go prepare the grill, and I'll be back when everything's ready to go this into the fryer, but I'll show you my my flour mix. I'm gonna put this on the smoker, let it smoke for 2 hours, and we'll come back and do everything else. All right? So I'll see you. All right, quiet on the set. Okay. Come on, Spike, we gotta leave. I'm going in here. All right, so we have the ribs sitting here chilling. Actually, before I even put the flour in, I'm going to season them up. But right now, season up some chicken breast for those who do not eat pork. And we're going to put the baby back on the smoker along with the chicken. Come on. What do you want from me? You asked me to be me, and then you won't let me be me. What do you want? What do you want from me?
I'm like a close encounter of the worst kind. See, I'm a strong black man with a strong black mind.
I'm stopping by the Milky Way and watching all the people sway. I pour on me a cup and say, got time for no play. It's time to come my way. So won't you come my way? I'm shooting for the stars and not for the street lights. My ceiling is high, not living in wine. Bring back the wax on the vinyl, put the record on the needle. I'll be bigger than the Beatles. All right, so let's go ahead and season these. First of all, see if we got any excess. Yep, excess juices. Now. All you want to do is massage the mustard over everything. Everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. Yeah, man. So I could do so much stuff. I could do so much with these, man. You could jerk these out. But like I said, we're gonna do fried, and we're gonna do some bourbon glazed. I'm gonna show you how to do that with a nice simple toss. We're gonna just season this here meat up, and we're gonna season the flour up too. Now I got a deep fryer, but I haven't set it up yet. Like I said, my kitchen still is not ready to go just yet. But pretty soon, well, let's just say hopefully before this year is out, I got to get it all done so I can really do this stuff right here, right outside on my countertop out there. But then again, if it's hot, I'll be up in here. But I got fans blowing out there too, so anyway, guess what we do? Put a nice good coat of seasoning on it. Let it sit, marinate a little bit. Now you can add stuff to this as well too. You can put a liquor up in here, let it kind of soak up in there. You can put apple juice up in here. You can put wine. Once again, wherever your imagination takes you, that's where you can go with this thing. But that's pretty good right there. All right, so let's put our flour mixture together so we can dip these ribs into it. I use self-rising flour for almost everything, simply because salt and baking soda, baking powder, all that stuff is already in it. And this is just what you can use all-purpose flour, but this is what I use. Stuff like this, I don't measure. I just look for the feel. So I got enough up in here. And generally, I don't measure much. Unless it's something specific, like liquids. If I need if I'm making a cake and I need some flour, and I need to know how many cups of flour or whatever I'm doing. And then you might see me measure some stuff. Liquids, maybe measured if I need to be precise. But if it's not precise or anything like that, I just pour in. Everything I do to look. When I get the look I want, that's what I go with. Let's add some Old Bay to this. Simply because I'm a Maryland boy. Now I'm about to say I don't always use Old Bay, but I love a little bit of spice. So therefore, for the most part, there's going to be Old Bay somewhere around it. Unless I'm not looking for any kind of spice, unless I'm going in a different direction. But once I get my flour all mixed up, that's it. I shake it all up, get all my seasoning mixed up. Got that nice little brown tint on it. And there you go. Now I'm ready for the ribs. All right, so now it's time to start dipping them in the flour. Dipping in the flour. Getting everything the way it needs to go. I got the grease heating up. Like to get the grease to about 350. They want to maintain that. I always put enough in the coat, right? Enough in the coat. Keep my hands clean a little bit so I can close this bag up. And then we're gonna shake it, rock and roll. We're gonna shake it, rock and roll. Get it coated real good. Mash it up in there, mash it. Once they get coated real good, take them out. Ooh, this is a good mess, y'all. This is a good mess. It's what the graduation boy wanted. Fried baby back ribs. Reverend Big John backyard barbecue style. Come on, y'all. We don't play with this stuff. We do this. And once again, make your flour however you want to season it. Season your meats, whatever flavor profile you want to put on it. Sky is the limit. You just simply have to have the imagination. And you too can cook. I'm telling you, it's really not that hard. The main thing I would tell you more than anything Stay away from high heat. That's where most of y'all kill yourselves. Y'all see that the eye has the word high on it and you immediately go to high. Only thing good for high heat, steaks and burgers. Anything you want to quick fry or quick grill or, it needs high heat, and you ain't gonna be on that long. Everything else, start with medium, work your way down, try to maintain your temperature, and you'll be fine. All right, so I'll let this batch sit while I'm waiting for the grease to get hot. And then you want your grease hot. You don't want your grease not hot, man. So what I like to do is put it on the heat, then put a 5-minute timer on it. When that 5 minutes go off, because it's already been sitting on heat, I know I'm good to go. Simple as that. When I put that rib in there, it should immediately start frying. Not sinking to the bottom and bubbling real slow as grease soaks up in it. So y'all know how y'all do. All right, let me finish going through this process and we'll be back when we start dipping. All right, so I want to see what the temp is, so I'll put the infrared on it, 296. So just about 300. I got 20, there it is. I have hit temp. Got 18 minutes left on the clock. You don't believe me? See it there? 12 seconds down. So now I know it's where I want it to be. We can come over and start making some deliciousness. So this thing should start frying if that temperature gauge reading is right. There it is. Now see the bubbling? Instantaneous, boo. That's what we do. You know you have reached temp. Carefully slide them in. Working your way from the sides. Can't wait till I get my fryer all the way up. Don't want to over stuff it, so we'll let this work. It's magic. We will do, let's do 8 minutes. 8 minutes of frying, and we'll check them. Generally, when something is ready in the fryer, it floats. If it floats, we're good to go. Now you can go fry hard, you can fry soft. That's all up to you. Taste, preference. Everything, once again, is up to you. You figure out what works, then you go with it. All right, y'all. That's enough smoke on them. Let's get these ribs. Pull them out. And these ribs have been on for 10 minutes. I did the 8, just the initial. And then I'm looking at them. And I have a rack I'm going to place them on so that the grease just drips off. A lot of times people sit there and they put their fried chicken or fish inside of a bowl with the paper towel in it, but it sits in that grease and it ends up getting soggy. We don't want nothing soggy. We want it to remain fried and crunchy. So put it on the rack, cools off on the rack, grease drips down, you in business. Another secret. Secret of the masters. Also, you want to be careful when you're dealing with flour and grease. That's why I can't wait to get my fryer up. The reality is, half the time when people are frying and the grease begins to go black and it starts burning, it's the flour that's at the bottom of it. And your flame, your heat is too hot. You know, so back off your flame. Allow that flour not to burn as best you can. And the more it stacks up, then you may have to just dump your grease to another pot, finish cooking that way, and let this pot cool off and get rid of the flour. But ultimately, that's what causes your burn. So, no high heat, y'all. I got mine just a bit above medium. Look at that. Yeah. I would say that right there. I would say right there. They look like they're ready right there. They look like that they're ready, boy. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Let's go ahead and bring these out. Oh, ain't that a pretty? That's a pretty brown, y'all. Dot right there. Look at that. Look at that, man. Come on, man. I know y'all wish y'all was here. I wish you was here too. But looks is one thing. Taste, that's the other part of the equation. They can look as good as they want. But if they don't taste good or if they ain't done, we got look at. You can see how they're floating. See, you can see it because I don't have. It's the only one left in there. It's floating. That floating says, "Take me out. I'm ready." We'll let them sit there and drain nicely. Put the new batch in. Always fill in from around the edges. Work your way in. Whoops, I dropped it. Don't drop it, y'all. If you drop it, a lot of times you get that pop on you. And then know next time, don't do that. Always put just enough. All right, so I'll see y'all when we get ready for the next phase of this spectacular cook. All right, next to the last batch, but as you can see, still no black grease, simply because the low temp. Because trust me, there's plenty of flour floating around now. All right, we've let this cool off. Let's prepare this now. Same principle. Oh, y'all see that? That's that smoke right there. Got that smoke right there, baby. Now my flour is down, but I may have just enough to knock this out. Once again, though, we'll hit it with a little bit of mustard just to give it a coating for the flour to stick on. Not too much. It's nice, warm, and it's tacky. Also, I'm going to show you another little secret here. My spritz is apple juice, so let's do a little bit of that on spray mode. Gets it wet. A whole nother dimension right here. Don't take much smoke either. So we're gonna see. As you can see, my measure and my eye was on point. Cause I'm down to one last batch. With these, and the flour is done. So we'll let that sit. Come back over here. It's still frying. So we are putting in work, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying the process. Hope you're enjoying the music that comes along with it. 100 Degrees was performed by my son, JJ. JJ, the graduation man, he requested baby back ribs, fried. So we're going to let him taste the first one and tell me, is it a hit or a miss? I got it on film, y'all.
Living a life, yeah, sweet. It's hot, it's 100 degrees. Got the water, major key. We too lit, it's 100 degrees.
That's my hit.
Constant hit.
Yeah.
Hey, what you wanted? Straight. All right. I'll call you when everything else is ready. You take a little napkin with you, that way you. And he done walked away and just started. I'm telling y'all, man, I know. Y'all wish y'all was here. I wish he was here too. But then we wouldn't have as much. I told y'all we was gonna go for a bourbon glaze, right? Almost like buffalo wings. I guess these are buffalo ribs. And this is how you toss in the sauce. For your sauce, shake, and just flip. Try to get everything evenly coated.
I'm feeling lost in the pressure. I'm feeling lost in the pressure.
No, my son don't want to wait no more. Hey, Bear. He's JJ for y'all, but he's Bear for me. Try these bourbon glazed ribs.
Good.
Huh?
I'm good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Straight. All right, well, we're going to have this, and then I'm doing some smoked ones, so. Once these come out, you have the 3 to choose from, and you can pick what you want.
Okay.
Or you can have a trio. All right, so final presentation. Here we have it. Fried ribs, bourbon glazed ribs, smoked fried. There you have it. I'm about to sit down with the fam, enjoy a meal, and we'll come back to close this thing out. All right. Well, there you have it. Another great day, another great cook. I turned something plain and ordinary into something spectacular. We had 4 different profiles of ribs. We had the fried rib, we had the bourbon glazed rib, we had the smoked fried rib, and we had the naked smoked fried ribs. You know, so all in all, the graduation boy was happy. I didn't kind of come back, with this graduation, we house full of people. You know, so it was just easy to go ahead and let everybody enjoy. You saw them enjoy. You saw the bear. You saw him enjoy what he had, and that's what it's all about. We cook to make folks happy, to make sure we hit the spot. So, with that being said, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you learned something. But once again, remember, it's all about what you create, man, because you too can cook, you too can grill, you too can cute. You just gotta get out there and make it happen. Never let anything stop you or slow you down. Just know, if you can create it, go out there and make it happen. Hey, it's Red Big John. Always remember to keep the Lord centered in your lives and keep your grills lit. I'll see you next time on the grill.
Yeah, I'm feeling hot, it's 100 degrees. Living in life, yeah, sweet. It's getting hot, it's 100 degrees. Got the water major key, we too lit, it's 100 degrees. Yeah, 100 degrees. I'm feeling hot, it's 100 degrees. Yeah, 100 degrees. Packing and moving. I get to work and I'm moving, yeah. Stacking and shooting. I feel like Curry when I'm shooting, yeah. I get them grooving. They feel the beat and get the grooving, yeah. I'm spinning hot, straight to the top. I told you I'm never gonna stop. Where is you going? Where is you going? You really boring. You got me sleeping and snoring, yeah. Are you important? Honestly, you not important, yeah. Am I making you nervous? I promise I got better purpose, yeah. I'm feeling hot, it's 100